What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we're opening a couple of boxes of OP-08. Two legends, it's out in Japan now, and our lovely friends over at Minnatopia have gone and sent us a couple of boxes, so sponsored and all the usual stuff. They have sent these boxes to me so I can make this video because they're lovely. But remember, as I always tell you guys, I got offered a lot of sponsorship opportunities. I do not take all of them up by a long shot. So head on over to Minnatopia.com. I'll pop a link in the description if you want to pick up some Japanese boxes. And of course, use the code PTCG Radio, which should still give you 5% off. But look, nowadays, Japanese boxes are becoming a lot more available. And, I mean, you need somewhere to get them from. And if you're not going to import them from Japan yourself, might I suggest Minnatopia? It's not just one piece, of course. They've got Pokemon and Vice Schwartz and Union Arena, all kinds of games over there. They're a good place to be picking them up from. They come recommended by Wassy. That's why I'm working with them. Because every time a company like this gets in touch, the very first thing I do is I start searching around online and going, right, what do people think about this company? What are people's experiences like? Because I don't be recommending a company here that is not doing right by its customers. Everything I've heard about Minnatopia has been very positive. They seem like good dudes who just want to share the love of card games, which is what I want to do. So, 2 boxes of OP-08. Let's get rolling. There are some very cool cards in this set. There are many I'm hoping to be picking up. Oh, nice little Jozu rare at the end. Remember, Japanese boxes are not exactly the same as English. Yet you can get one-hit boxes. Generally you don't, but that can happen. You're not guaranteed an alternate art or any of that, so let's see how lucky we get. Remember, Tamago comes back in this set quite nicely. So nice to finally be able to get to open the cards because... Oh! That's a nice start. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a nice start and not the only thing we get from the set. We've got the Rally Secret Rare, which apparently I'm pronouncing wrong, but that's how we say it in English. That's how we say that. I'm sorry if it's wrong, but we got towns and it's a name and all of that, and that's how we pronounce it in England. I apologise if anybody's upset. But we get a Secret Rare right off the bat, and remember, even if that is the sole hit from the box, don't worry, because there's more we got 2 boxes. We are not doing a single box opening here, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing a double box opening, but hopefully we can get something pretty cool as well. I've never pulled a Japanese manga rare. And look, I know the odds of doing so are incredibly slim, don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean I don't want to pull one though, does it? Oh, where's that? It's taking way too... Come on. Should not be taking that long to focus. There we go. We got there in the end. No, we didn't. What is going on with this camera? There we go. Right, and Wonder is the rare. Hopefully, it's going to start going a little bit nicer. That was weird. My camera does not usually do that. My camera is usually far more reliable. It's why I use it. Right, we got a leader card in here. What is it? Hey, we got our leader Carrot and Kuroha, who, of course, does make their debut in this set. It's a pretty cool set, all in all. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Seems like it's shaking up the metagame nicely, although the leaders don't seem to be winning the big tournaments yet. Oh, and a lovely Portgus the Ace, which is, of course, the other side of a card we've seen previously, which I kind of like that. I like when one card art is kind of hinting at and reminiscing on an older card art. That stuff's pretty cool. Okay. Got more Baron Tamago stuff going on. Love that we got the different forms of that coming in this particular set. That makes me very happy. And, oh, Queen is a rare. Really good. That's your generic Animal Kingdom Pirate Searcher for this set. Gets your Animal Kingdom Pirates. Of course, you got the new King deck in OP-08, which is, I've seen some winning lists. I showed you one the other day. Lists that are doing pretty well over in Japan. Oh, speaking of which, there's a King there, which does also see play in that deck as well, which is quite cool. So, we've hit a secret rare. Can we hit something else pretty cool? I think you can. Hey, there's that King Leader. And there's your page 1. I think you can have boxes that are just one secret rare. I hope that's not the case here. It's a little disappointing when that happens. But I think we're going to get something good. And anyway, the rule, you know, the law dictates, right? If you get a disappointing box, the next box is going to be a good one. The pan, I have my... I've tweeted about this before. I got my Le Pan I got from Gashapon over at the Bandai Namco Cross Store in Camden in London. Got that one sitting there. Ooh! First super rare in the box. We got ourselves an Edward Newgate. Of course, we're going to hit some super rares, aren't we? That's got to happen. I forgot for a second that in addition to the actual hits, you're also going to get the super rares. And I like the Newgate super rare. It's the one that basically makes your opponent have to trash 2 cards from their hand in order to attack with any of their characters, which is clearly like super mean, but also kind of funny. I think it's more funny if you're using Newgate than you're against Newgate. I think if you're against Newgate, it's probably less funny. Hey ho. Also, the first 2 kind of shiny cards we pulled, Newgate and Rally, which of course, it's OP-08. They are on the booster pack. In fact... Oh, no, it's not because it's the alternate art Newgate. Never mind. I thought I'd pulled the 2 arts from the booster, but I did not. Wiper. Cool card. I suggested people didn't want an alternate art Wiper. Some people pushed back on that. Turns out some people did want an alternate art Wiper. Never mind. There's your Charlotte Brûlée. Ooh, Jozu. Which, in Japanese, literally just means elephant. That stage is literally just called Elephant, which I find interesting. We have, of course, got Big Mum coming back. There's a bunch of them. Oh, there's your Marco. Aww. Thank you for loving me. Okay. There's another version of Tamago. Oh, lovely. Beside is doing stunning artwork in the One Piece TCG. They seem to be very prolific as well. Like both of the alternate arts from OP-07, the Sabo and the Ace are very much in there. So yeah, it's so there's an artist who does a lot of art for the One Piece TCG, but it's all just stunning. I still think Agawa is still my favourite of the artists doing work on the One Piece TCG. But make no mistake about it, Basai is crushing it. There's Hiking Bear, who makes their debut in this set. And I don't think it's going to be good enough. But there's a Tony Chopper list, which can be made with loads of these animals here, like Hiking Bear and Le Pan. And I want that deck to be good so badly. And I don't think it's going to be good enough, let's be clear. And certainly we've had big tournaments in Japan where they haven't really made a lot of noise. I understand all of this. But there's some really fun combos that can be made with those cards. You can play characters for free. They're all quite low cost. You're popping Don on with your leader. And I don't know. I really like... In terms of OP-08 and what I'm excited about from the set, that is a card, that is a leader, a deck, phrase it how you will, that I really want to play around with. Now, so far, we've hit a secret rare and a super rare. And that's... Oh, there's your Charlotte Pudding leader. And Sasaki. Sasaki's a really good card. So far, we've not hit great. I'm going to be honest with you. As it stands at the moment, we've managed to hit a super rare Newgate, which I like, and a secret rare Rally. And if that is our only hit for the box, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. We got a second box, don't worry, we have a second box. But, you know, when you can be hitting alternate art leaders and alternate art characters, and the special rares in this set are amazing. Ooh, S-Snake as a lovely super rare there. So we have it at least a second super rare. And, you know, when I opened my Korean boxes the other day, they were the OP-01. We opened the Korean boxes, and now these are in Korean, of course, but we managed those from our 2 boxes. That was awesome. So far, from these boxes, we're not there yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're not there yet, but we live in hope. We get 2 super rares, and there's no guarantee that the secret rare is the only hit from the box. You can get more. So another event card there. We got 5 packs remaining before we get on to box number 2. And like I say, if we do just hit a secret rare in this one, There's another lovely Versailles artwork, incidentally. I do feel confident the next box will be amazing. Oh, there's your Big Mum super rare. Big Mum gets so much love in the One Piece TCG. There is, of course, the other secret rare in the set is Big Mum and Kaido. And then there's a Big Mum in the reprint starter decks as well. And it's just, Big Mum is everywhere. Like, I know she's a very pivotal character, don't get me wrong. But it is, you know, even seeing how important she is to the story, it is quite impressive how much she is just completely all over the One Piece TCG. And it's not just the Big Mum, you know, Charlotte Linden gets a lot of cards. They tend to be very good cards. Oh, the super rares were not coming out before, but they are coming out now. We got Jack, who is an 11 cost when in play, but only a 7 cost to actually play. That's pretty cool. Got 3 packs remaining, so we have hit a decent amount of super rares now. They were not coming out thick and fast, but now they are. But we've only hit the 1 secret rare. That's our hit so far from the box. There's your alternate art Don, your Newgate Don. I really like this Don, incidentally. This Newgate's quite cool. So we have hit the alternate art Don. I am starting to worry that and the Charlotte's Katakuri was the rare from that one. I think that's pretty cool here as well. So I'm starting to worry a little bit. We've hit decent super rares. We've had obviously our guaranteed Don. Oh, we got Pedro was our rare. 1 pack remaining, and it looks like this first box might have been not an ideal. You know, when you only get a secret rare, that is not the ideal situation, but it looks like that's where we are, unless... ladies and gentlemen, we did not make it. But the good news is the lovely folks at Minnatopia did not send us 1 box. They sent us 2 boxes. And that means that we have another try. That was... I mean, look, the super rares were cool. But I will be honest with you, with the only hit from the box being the super rare rally, I'm not loving it. I mean, look, so here's the thing, right? For me personally, I love opening packs. I collect cards, and not just the super shiny ones. I like completing whole sets. So we got a whole bunch of cards. We got 4 different super rares. And that was awesome, okay? However, in terms of hits, I mean, look, when I opened some OP-04 that I picked up myself in Japan in August, I got the Rebecca leader. That was really cool. You want to be hitting good stuff. Alternate art leaders, obviously good. From, I hit a special rare. I think it might have been the OP-07 box that Minnatopia sent me. We hit a really nice special rare. So let's hope we can start doing some of that again. Because here's the thing, box number 1, you're getting a whole bunch of different cards. You're getting all the commons and uncommons and rares we've been talking about in videos up to now. But then you need to start going beyond that, getting the big pulls. But I feel good. I feel like this is it. This is the box. Now, they're not all one-hit boxes. You can get a second hit from Japanese box. It depends on the configuration. Oh, there's something cool here. Right. I can only see a tiny sliver of the edge. Is it Marco? Yes! Nailed it! It is the old... I told you guys. I told you the second box was going to be good. Oh, that'll do, pig. That'll do. I could just see the... I could see the texture poking out that it was going to be an old art leader. And let's just say I spent way too much time covering this card game. Nailed the prediction there from a tiny sliver on the edge. Alternate art Marco. And that... I mean, firstly, that gets top-loaded straight away, right? That does not just stay in the sleeve. That one gets top-loaded immediately. And to be fair, the Japanese leaders are a lot cheaper than the English. But that is a beautiful card. I told you, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this second box was going to be good. The first one, and this is the right way round. Because if your first box is a bit underwhelming, you still get all the cards you've been talking about in videos. At least I've been talking about in videos for ages. So it's kind of, it's just nice to open a box and finally get to see all these cards in person. That's kind of cool. But then to also, then in box number 2, get that nice hit. And sure, it's not quite as good a hit as the alternate art pudding, but it is the second best leader. That is, you know, Puddin is the leader you really want, but that is absolutely the next one there. Could we hit a special rare as well? I honestly don't know, is the answer here. I'm not an expert on, because I know One Piece has different box configurations of, there are, you know, 4 different versions of what you can hit from a particular box. But certainly after a disappointing first box, there's your Katakuri. We are off to a blinding start in box number 2. The other thing we want here, essentially, is to not double up on super rares. Because I like trying to collect the sets. And with 2 boxes, we should have all, or, you know, maybe missing 1 or 2, of the commons, uncommons, and rares. So then, basically, to complete the set, it's just super rares and secret rares. Well, there's only 2 secret rares, and I just got 1 of those. So if we can get like 8 different super rares from these 2 boxes, then that means all I need to go and do is pick up like 2 super rares. There's 10 in the set. I'm not going crazy. There is 10 in the set. And then we're done. What doesn't actually say? I can see on here. But anyway, oh wait, it's on the back here, wasn't it? Yeah, it is 10 super rares, as expected. So yeah, and I am going to Japan in August. I will be going to a bunch of card shops, and I'm going to have a little shopping list, because I haven't got boxes of every Japanese set. Like OP-05, I never got any boxes of that, because it came out after I was in Japan, and it was very hard to get hold of initially. So it was hard to pick up from resellers, and I wasn't out there, and it was just a bit of a pain. But like OP-01 and 2 and 3 and 4, I think, and then 6 and 7. Yeah, I've opened boxes of most Japan. I think 5 might be the only one I've not opened, actually. Hey, there's your lovely Basai artwork. So I do want to start just picking up, because there's going to be a bunch of Japanese sets where all I basically need is to pick up a few super rares, and some of them are like 100, they're like £1 each, a lot of them. And then I've got just complete sets sitting in my binder, and then I can make a binder of Japanese sets. Oh, but what if I complete every set except OP-05? That would be like legitimately really disappointing. Because that's like the best set. At least, oh, there's something cool here. There's something cool here. It is the alternate art Kaido. Firstly, extremely cool looking card. Love how the texture and the foiling is different on different parts of the card. And secondly, well, I like Kaido. Kaido's a very cool character. But also I like this card. I like this card very much indeed. If it's a turn you played it, you trash a card from your hand, and then you trash a 7 cost or lower of your opponent's characters. And it's very important that you trash, not KO, because if you KO, then they get on KO skills. Whereas if you trash, they just go in the trash and nothing activates. Oh, and this looks like the alternate art Dawn! Yeah, the Newgate Dawn, which we knew we were going to get. So, haven't actually hit a regular super rare from this box yet. But we have hit an alternate art Kaido, and we've hit a Marco. So, yeah. First box, like I said, it was underwhelming. Just hitting the 1 super rare was frankly not ideal. Second box, alt art leader, but the second best of them, and an alt art character, and one of my favourite alt art characters that I could have pulled from the set. That will do very nicely indeed. Like, obviously, generally, it's Black Maria and Puddin. They're the ones you really want to be hitting here. Wait, did we hit a Puddin in the last box? I think Puddin's only a rare. I'm not sure we've hit Puddin yet. Oh, no. I promise you, I did not know that was happening. Oh, I just started naturally talking about it. Right, that was cool timing. That was very cool timing. I don't think we had hit a Puddin yet, but we now have. The reason that's important, it's a very playable card, so it's not going to be the cheapest to pick up. Same thing with Black Maria. Oh, we got a super rare in this box. Which one is it? Oh, it's Mama. Oh, no. We don't want to be doubling up on the super rares. Because every time we double up on a super rare, that's one more that I need to buy when I'm in Japan. Or import from Japan, whichever's easiest. Okay. But it's important because the ones that are super playable just become more awkward to pick up. And Black Maria is the best card in the set. And I told you as soon as we noticed it, like, first time we saw it, it was one of those cards I had to really check, because I translate the cards myself now when I see them in Japan. And it was one of those where I had to check the translation a few times. I had to really put my thinking cap on and double check I definitely had the translation correct. Because it's the one that lets you put 5 rested Don out. And at the end of your turn, you have to return Don to your Don deck until you got the same number as your opponent or less, or fewer. But, like, if you're using a bunch of Don minor skills, well, you're going to have less than your opponent. So then you put Don out with Black Maria and you don't have to put it back. Black Maria is busted. So that's the best alternate art to pull. And it's also a super rare you really want to be pulling from boxes rather than having to buy separately, because it is quite an expensive card. Now, we've only pulled 1 super rare so far, although I think we expect to pull fewer because we got an alt art character and leader. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, we got 6 packs remaining now. We've hit 1 super rare, that is the Big Mum. So actually, my quest to get all 10 super rares has not been going great in this particular box. Although again, when you hit the Old Art Kaido and the Marco leader, you don't complain. You are very happy about that. Oh, there's a super rare in this one. Which one is it? Oh my goodness. Jack. No! We're doubling up on super rares and not hitting Black Maria. Again, not really complaining. The hits in this box were great. But I do want to hit a Black Maria because that card is actually getting pretty expensive. And I don't expect it to be any less good as time goes by. I expect Black Maria to continue to be a phenomenal card that sees a huge amount of play. So I don't think it's a case of we'll give it a few weeks, couple of months and it'll be cheaper. I expect it to remain super expensive. So yeah, come on. Camera's letting me down today. It's Charlotte. There we go. It's the Besides Charlotte Cracker. That's happened a couple of times now. What's going on? I've just been away for, well, like 6 days. It's had a bit of a break. And I'm going away again tomorrow. I was having another break. I'm asking for like 1 video recording in the space of like 2 weeks. Sort it out, camera. Sort it out. Right. We've only got a few packs remaining. Right, 2 packs left. Can we hit something amazing from these last couple of packs? Oh, we got a super rare coming. Could it be Black Maria? Could it be? Nope, a snake. This is the same ones we got last time. We're just pulling the same super rares over and over again. In fact, if somehow we could hit Newgate from this last pack, it would be exactly the same. So rather than having 7 different super rares and having to buy 3, yeah, we are getting 1 fewer because we've got 2 hits. Instead of having 7 different super rares and having to buy 3, we've now got 4 different super rares and we need to buy 6. You know what we don't need to buy though? Marco leader. Who's who as the final rare in the pack. So, box number 1, meh, it's alright. Super rares are fine, but we didn't hit Black Maria and the 1 hit was pretty meh. However, box number 2, oh, we like box number 2. I love the alternate art Kaido. It's one of my favourite in the set. Plus, we get the leader Marco as well. That's a win. Go. That's what you need to know. I've shown you the cards. And now it's over to you guys. Have you picked any of this up? What do you want to pull? Wait, why? Why would I not be doing it this way around? So we can really see them doubling up. That looks better. So yeah, tell me what you want to pull from OP-08. Tell me if you're picking up Japanese or waiting for English. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then, usual deal. Oh, check out Minnatopia. Check out Minnatopia. Use the code PTCG Radio. Tell them Wossy sent you. If you're looking for Japanese cards, Minnatopia. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays. Bye.